Hello and welcome to Front Porch with Allie
and Erin.
We are so excited to make our first video today with you guys, and funny enough, we were like, should we be on the front porch? We're going to go into the house so that people could see how beautiful our construction is in our introduction.
So we decided to start this channel to kind of give some more information about Cole-and-Built development and the communities that we offer here in Ocala, Florida. We have On Top of the World, which is our active adult 55 plus. We have Calesa Township, which is our all ages amenity rich community. And then we have Melody Preserve, which is our 55 plus community for those residents who still want the socialization and being around other 55 plus clientele, but might not use all the amenities. And we wanted to have an option for those clients as well.
So join along, please like, follow, subscribe, and share for anyone that is looking for new construction or learning about Ocala, Florida. We are no longer a secret. So our secret is out. People are moving to the area. The infrastructure is on the way. But what me and Erin really want to focus on and share and get out to everyone is how we are different. So please follow along. We're really passionate about what we do, and there is a home for everyone here.
So to kind of give you some information about Cole-and-Built development as a whole, we do a lot of planning and construction. We are our only builder. It's Cole-and-Built Construction is the developer here. We are an all concrete block builder. We are very prideful in the type of construction that we do as far as the structure of your home, as far as materials put in, what options we have for pricing, move-in readies, being able to personalize it on your own. So there's a lot of options when it comes to new construction. But the main thing that we want to focus on here today is why people are moving here, the three main reasons, and kind of break down the differences between the three communities. So people tend to come to one of us for three main reasons. The first one is location. Being in Central Florida, enjoying all of the perks of being in Florida, but maybe without the expenses, without the storm risk and all of that. The second one is going to be active lifestyle. All of our communities offer amenities for those who are looking, whether it's golf, pickleball, whether it's walking, biking, whether it's swimming. If you have kids and you want to have a pump track, adventure park, playground, there's options for everyone. And then the third one, Allie, I'll let you take it away here.
So my favorite piece of why people come to and choose Cole-and-Built is actually the community. What is created in each neighborhood of Cole-and-Built. So I live in the community, Erin also lives in the community, and we can speak on this firsthand. Our residents, clients, neighbors are actually finding family in our communities. We have so many groups, resident ran, families get together, have dinner together, there's Bible studies. If you have children, your children are finding their lifelong partners in the communities. So it is just really incredible what is being created, and it's encouraged. Everything is connected. So regardless if you choose On Top of the World, Calesa Township, or Melody, they're all golf cart distance from each other. And there's public amenities on site of each for, I'm getting off track.
That's okay. So to kind of bring them all together and explain the differences, we are all located close-knit together. Everything is within a golf cart accessibility to each community. However, we are completely three separate entities. So we're going to break down Calesa Township, Melody Preserve, and On Top of the World. Not too much in detail, but to kind of give you the broader spectrum of what community is and what maybe price points, floor plans, what they offer, but really what that main idea of that neighborhood is. Mm-hmm. So we're going to start off with Calesa. Allie is the Calesa specialist. So although we both can sell in either or neighborhood, I specialize with On Top of the World, 55 plus, Melody Preserve. Allie specializes in Calesa Township, which is our all ages community, and then also Melody Preserve as well. So we'll start off with Calesa, the all ages neighborhood, to kind of give you a good roundabout of what that is.
So I'm most excited to share that we are one builder, which Erin already touched on, but we are the only local, private, debt-free builder in the state of Florida. That is so exciting and impressive to say. So your home that you are purchasing is protected. Your investment is protected. But Calesa specifically, you are going to have all ages. It's very lively. It's very vibrant. There are people outside walking their dogs, exercising, pushing their strollers with their children at all hours of the day and night. It is extremely pedestrian friendly, golf cart paths, sidewalks, even underground tunnels to get families safely from one side of the street to the other without having to cross any main or public roads. So Calesa is a town. We are building multiple there's going to be residential, commercial, and retail properties all on site of Calesa. So
can you give an example of what that might be?
Yes, so thank you for asking that. So there are going to be residential pockets where there will be communities, neighborhoods, private amenities for residents and their guests only. Then there's going to be areas for retail, shopping, where you can come and get your groceries, your dinner, your breakfast. Ocala is growing. So I encourage everyone that is on YouTube and social media that hasn't been to Ocala yet to reach out to one of us and get your tour booked. But what I want to highlight is the infrastructure is coming. So we went from being all, land, a lot of land, not a lot of development, to new construction coming in and infrastructure being necessary. So that is started. And the good news is Publix is going to be coming on site at Calesa Township.
That's awesome.
So we are anticipating that coming soon. The road work is in place now, right surrounding Calesa, which is 80th Street. And then we surround is surrounded by 38th as well as 60th, which is Airport Road. And you will have multiple ways in and out to Calesa from all three of those main roads.
So I know that you touched on kind of your exterior amenities, the things that are open to the public. What are some of the amenities that Calesa residents get to utilize?
Great question. So currently private amenities will be our Rowan Hills Park. It is our first completed amenity center. It has a resort-style heated pool. There is a splash pad there. There is a full-size basketball court, outdoor gym equipment, covered cabana with restrooms. And then throughout the town, we do also have walking trails. So I know I mentioned we're very outdoor, active, and vibrant community, but we will have 22 miles of trails on site once complete. And those are shaded, they are pet friendly. There's doggy bags, rest stations all throughout the trails, even dog parks. So everything truly has been thought of, and we also take a lot of resident and homeowner feedback. We are sending out surveys. What do people want to see coming in that isn't here yet? So I talked a little bit about Rowan Hills. We're going to transition over to our next neighborhood, which is Sorrel Glen. That's actually the neighborhood I live in, and you will have the adventure park there. So the adventure park is going to have BMX pump track, a skate park, as well as a rubber mulch playground. Rowan Hills also has a playground across the street, and so we do stagger the playgrounds to where they can hit all different age groups. Mm-hmm. Also, I know I talked about the dog park, so there is currently a dog park in every neighborhood, and those dog parks are separated by small breed, large breed. There are dog washing stations, agility courses, and just different things there as well for you to utilize and not have to really go off site. We are under construction now with two new neighborhoods, so Perlino Grove and Chestnut Grove, and I'm very, very excited to announce that Chestnut Grove and Perlino Grove will sit around our multi-million-dollar private facility. So it is going to be a private amenity for residents and their guests only. There will be two pools coming in there. One will be adult only with an adult only lounge. The other will have a family pool with a family lounge.
I think you guys have a new commercial property that's under construction right now. I know it's coming up in 2 phases, but it looks like it's coming along really nicely.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about the nest that's coming in?
Yes, so the nest is going to be our basically entertainment complex on site. It is open to the public, and it is going to house a live music amphitheater where we're going to have live music, live performances, often, and then there is a full service restaurant and bar under construction on site right now as well. And they are going to have a farmer's market, dog park, pickleball facility with indoor and outdoor courts, as well as food truck containers. So an assortment of food will always be on site for our residents.
That's awesome. Let's swing into Melody.
Okay.
So Melody Preserve is a 55 plus community. They have a lower HOA over here. It's a smaller community. Calesa, I believe, is going to have a little over 5,000 homes.
Yes.
Melody is expecting to have under 500. So it's for those 55 plus residents who want to be around like-minded neighbors, want to have that support of being in the community with people who are of the same age group, but aren't using pickleball, they aren't playing softball, they don't need all of the amenities that Calesa offers or On Top of the World offers, but they want the social aspect.
Right.
So Melody Preserve has, inside of the community, which is gated, has your walking trails, they have a bark park and a power park going in. That's going to be for those residents specifically. Plus golf cart accessibility right across the street to Circle Square's Farmers Market, live music every weekend. The Cultural Center, which that's a ticketed event building, so they do larger concerts, tribute bands, comedy shows out there. But then we also have a fitness center right across the street too. So we don't want residents to have to pay for a fitness center and have it in an HOA if they're not using it. However, residents do get a discount at the Ranch, which is one of the fitness centers over at Circle Square as well. The cool thing about Melody Preserve, which to me is really, really cool, you can take your golf cart anywhere, as far as to Calesa, On Top of the World, Shalom Park, which is walking trails, koi ponds. They have movies, theaters, and concerts out on their lawn. Allie actually just posted a video on our channel of Shalom Park, a little walkthrough if you want to watch that to kind of get an inside scoop. But also your grocery shopping. The Publix, Walmart, Walgreens, Starbucks, all of those kind of day-to-day life activities, you still have golf cart accessibility too, which is nice for that.
Yes, and we can't forget the Whistling Duck.
Yes.
So it's already open and operating. The restaurant is so good. It sits right at Candler Hills, right?
Yep.
So that is on the On Top of the World side.
Anything else you want to add in about Melody?
Melody. I love the location of Melody, which you already touched on, and then you already highlighted. You get that great quality construction of Colin built, but you're not paying for those amenities and upkeep behind the gates.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing I want to add in, Master the Possibilities.
Okay, yeah.
Master the Possibilities is in Circle Square. So again, right across the street from Melody Preserve. That is lifelong learning. So they have classes, anything from history, foreign language, to more hands-on pottery, stained glass cooking. So if you are a learner or someone who wants to continue to educate as you continue to get older, that is a really great facility, which is, again, literally a golf cart right away.
And everyone of all ages can go there. And just because you mentioned that, Erin, I want to highlight, my mom is living in the community and she's going to learn how to play piano at Master the Possibilities.
Oh, that's awesome.
How cool is that? She's just turned 70 years old and is going to learn how to play piano. So very cool.
And then we'll swing into On Top of the World. So On Top of the World's a little bit of a bigger community. We currently have 8,600 homes. We are expecting to be building for about another 10, 15-ish years, so about the same time frame as Calesa. We are a 55 plus active adult community. So we are gated. There's multiple access points to get into the community, same as Calesa, which is nice for traffic to avoid. Everything within the gates is golf cart accessible, as well as those same daily like walks of life. Your Publix, Walgreens, Walmart, Starbucks. There's a Target coming in, a Home Depot, an emergency room, Ace Hardware. Those are just really nice facilities to have nearby, to where if you just have a quick spin, you don't have to get in your car and go. Inside of On Top of the World, we have multiple different neighborhoods and different HOAs. We're not going to get into that on today's video. We kind of just want to give you the overview, but we will do future videos on what the HOAs are, what they include, and kind of break down and tour some of the amenities so you guys can see them in person. But on top of the world, we have multiple amenities, 3 golf courses, we have dog parks, community gardens, we have pickleball, softball, we have a woodworking shop, model train room, library, arts and crafts. I mean, we have an RC flying field, an RC car track, slot racing. We even have an archery range. So really anything that you guys can think of that you want to do, are doing, or are headed into retirement and kind of thinking, hey, I really want to get started in that, this is a good community to come to. You're not living out in a neighborhood trying to find people with similar hobbies. They're already all right here at your fingertips. And residents here are so nice. If you want to learn something new, practice something, kind of just get an idea, or maybe talk to them, see if it's something you might be interested in. All the residents here are a great resource to reach out to and kind of get that information. They'll help you along the way, teach you the way of those amenities as well, so you can learn those as well.
It is very special at either community. Everyone is here to help. People are moving from all over the world, and they are looking for community, for family, for friends, for people to grow old with, to have fun with. So,
absolutely. I want to kind of touch base on the 3 things we touched on earlier. So the 3 reasons that people are moving here. We did talk about amenities and community a little bit, but we haven't really talked too much on location. So before we end this video today, we want to kind of talk to you about Ocala, Florida, Central Florida, and what that brings to the table when you're kind of researching all of Florida or even other states and trying to figure out where that next destination is going to be.
Absolutely. So I'm born and raised in Ocala, Florida, so I love this question. We talk about it a lot in our presentations, and we live here. So Ocala is growing. That is the most obvious thing I think that I can highlight on this video for people that are not here and can see it. And the infrastructure is coming. And what that means for all of us is the value is on the rise. And with that being said, we have also been featured as the safest location to live in the state of Florida by the Wall Street Journal. When that happened, we were flooded by people from all over the world to check out Ocala. What is it? Why is it so inexpensive to live there? Why is it so safe? And the reason for that is we are 100 feet above sea level. We are so centrally located that typically by the time storms hit here, they have died off a bit. And so your homeowner's insurance is going to be much lower here.
Especially compared to the coast.
Correct.
Yeah.
And more times than not, I have people retiring to Florida or ready to relocate to Florida. They want more sun in their life, things like that. They are looking at the coast because when you think about Florida, you think about beach. So when you do start looking at those coastal areas and the prices of those homes, do your due diligence is the best thing that I can say.
Yeah, always compare.
Yeah. And then obviously, I lost it. Erin,
That's
what do you
okay.
have to say?
I want to kind of piggyback on what Allie just said. When you are looking at the coast, I mean, that's where I wanted to move when I moved to Florida, don't get me wrong. But after kind of comparing costs, looking at the cities, kind of spending some time there overall traffic-wise and deciding, is this where I want to be? I decided against it. And, you know, there's people who love the coast, there's people who love Ocala, and there's always a community, there's a neighborhood for everyone to live in. So it's really important when you come to start visiting communities or visiting areas to do some due diligence, research around. If one of our neighborhoods is not right for you, that's okay. But at least you've checked that off your list. You've decided, hey, I'm not missing out on anything, and vice versa with another area. Homeowners insurance, typically when you are up north, you hear all these like crazy rumors and news about what's going on with homeowners insurance in Florida. It's really important to ask that too. Whether you come in and meet with one of us or you meet with a real estate agent and they're kind of showing you around, research those insurance costs for the areas. Every area in Florida has a different building code. They have different insurance costs, what's required, flood insurance, hurricane insurance, all of that. So those are really good questions to ask when you're kind of starting the process.
I do remember what I was going to say. So I thank you so much for taking over for me. Being so centrally located, people looking for the coast, we're only an hour from each coast in Ocala.
Yeah.
So you're an hour from Daytona, 45 minutes to an hour from Crystal River, and 45 minutes from Gainesville, an hour from Orlando. So we're just...
You can have the best of both worlds here.
Exactly.
I mean, personally, I think Ocala is a good blend of like that rural lifestyle, small town feel mixed with bigger city.
Yep.
You have more spacing between. Ocala's a ton of horse farms here, a lot of history here, but you still have, like you said, all the infrastructure of the city.
Right.
Medical is here, restaurants are here. You're not living in the middle of nowhere. If you want to take a quick trip to Disney, but you don't want to deal with the traffic, it's a great location. Same thing with the beach. You want to go for a day and then come back. You're at a good spot where you can do that.
And there's a lot of back roads. So obviously there's main roads that are very busy, people moving to the area that don't know. But once you do get here and you start to explore, you go to the different springs, you go to Denellen and surrounding areas, you learn that there are so many beautiful private pockets to enjoy.
Absolutely. I think Ocala is one of those places that you get the small town feel with being in a bigger city. But if you like nature, if you like being outside, which is a lot of the reasons people move to Florida, so that way you can do those things full time versus only part of the year,
Right.
is you have all of the state parks, you have the national forest, you have all the spring heads you can swim at, you can kayak, you can paddleboard. If you have boats, you can fish, you can just hang out on your boat. There's tons of lakes around. If you are more into like four-wheeling, off-roading, stuff like that, motorcycles, there's a lot of scenic routes that you can take. We have four-wheeling trails throughout Ocala as well.
Yeah.
So there's really something here for everyone, in my opinion.
Yes, and something I want to touch on, Erin, is we talked about when we were making this channel, what do we want to do? Like, why are we doing this? And we really want to share with people that aren't here how special it is and give you behind the scenes access and information before you come to view and tour it with us. So we will be posting different things on the channel. We're going to be talking about obviously more of the amenities, the houses, the builder, but we do want you to see what it's like being out in our neighborhoods, what the weather is like today, and it's beautiful and it's sunny. It's just gorgeous. So we will be showing you different things around Ocala as well. So please follow along.
Yep. We're going to end it here today. We will put both of our phone numbers information. It is in our bio on our YouTube channel. However, we will put it at the end of our videos. So if you have any questions, you can always reach out. Both of us, you can call, text, or email. So whatever is easiest for you. If you have questions about Ocala, the communities, amenities, HOAs, anything like that. But if you like, follow, subscribe, we'll continue to post videos on what's going on here. We are mainly going to be focusing on the communities and kind of giving you that in-depth behind the scenes, what it's like behind the gates type of aspect while you're kind of doing your research process and deciding where you want to go and what places you want to research. But we will do little shorts and reels while we are out and about in Ocala, so you can see the different movie theaters, lakes, rivers, Shalom Park like you just did, and things like that, so you can get a good taste for the city around you as well. If you have any questions, please feel free to send us a message. We're happy to respond to comments, and we will take feedback if there's anything specific you all are looking for as far as video-wise, questions that you want answered, things like that. We are happy to answer.
Yep.
Anything else from you?
Come sit with us.
Perfect. We'll see you in a few weeks.
See you later.
With similar hobbies.